This is how much money XRP you can make when Ripple wins the SEC lawsuit. According to a report on Wednesday, the blockchain company Ripple has opened its first office in Canada. Ripple is one of those crypto companies that, against the backdrop of an increasing crypto winter, increases its staff, rather than reducing it. And given the ongoing lawsuit around the SEC and Ripple, such an event at least hints at firm confidence in its future for the company. Welcome to the Rich Club channel. If you liked this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. Do you think the analysts are right about XRP? Write the answers in the comments. Giving away 500 XRP at the end of the week. One random subscriber will receive XRP coins. Take a look at the instructions in the comments section. All you need to do is write the word XRP, watch the video to the end, to like and subscribe. His new office in Toronto will serve as the company's key engineering hub. Garlinghouse says there is a lot of talent in the most populous city in the country. Ripple will begin recruiting employees in Toronto, aiming to hire hundreds of blockchain software developers in the long term. Garlinghouse said the company will continue to hire employees, in stark contrast to other major cryptocurrency companies such as Coinbase, which have dramatically reduced their workforce. Ripple has a significant cash balance that will allow the company to survive the ongoing crisis. In his statement, Garlinghouse says that many talented engineers are leaving traditional finance to enter the cryptocurrency space. Toronto Mayor John Tory says Ripple is perfect for the city, praising the company's innovative technologies. In 2021, Ripple also opened offices in Miami and Dubai. Prior to opening its first office in Canada, Ripple had already collaborated with several Canadian universities as part of its University Blockchain Research Initiative (UBRI) program. Meanwhile, many Canadian crypto exchanges excluded XRP from the listing or stopped trading after the SEC sued Ripple. The Mojaloop Foundation is a charitable, non-profit organization that supports the free and open-source Mojaloop software in order to expand access to financial services. The members of the foundation are the world's largest Bill and Melinda Gates Charitable Foundation, COIL, Google, Ripple and others. Mojaloop, a software designed to help residents of third-world countries who have limited access to banking services, was developed with the participation of Ripple based on the Ripple Interledger Protocol back in 2017. The software uses open source code, so banks will be able to implement it into their system without much financial cost. The Mojaloop Foundation has announced the opening of the Mojaloop Central Bank Center of Excellence in Digital Currency (CBDC) in Singapore to expand access to financial services in emerging markets. In addition, the Mojaloop Foundation announced the appointment of Nick Drury, an experienced executive with almost 25 years of experience in implementing innovative payment technologies to ensure integration, as director of the Mojaloop CBDC Certification Center. Drury will oversee the operations and strategic development of the Europe Center and its initiatives, such as hackathons, seminars, and pilot projects. Through these efforts, COE will explore how Mojaloop's open-source software can use CBDC to reduce the costs and inefficiencies of fast payments and international payments platforms. COE will expand Mojaloop's participation in the ecosystem, take advantage of Singapore's proximity and connectivity to other regions, and connect the underserved with financial services firms and government agencies in the emerging digital economy. According to the statement, to help guide the initiatives of the Council of Europe, the Mojaloop Foundation has also formed a working group of the Mojaloop CBDC Certification Center, which includes appointed members of the Mojaloop Foundation, including the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, COIL, Google, Modusbox, Monetary Authority of Singapore, MAS, Red Compass Labs, Ripple and Cybrin. The Mojaloop CBDC Center of Excellence will further expand the Mojaloop Foundation's efforts to expand access to financial services in emerging markets. Led by our COE Director Nick Drury and supported by our working group, COE will explore how CBDC can make a wider range of Mojaloop-enabled push payment capabilities available to central banks and their citizens, merchants and digital financial institutions, said Mojaloop Foundation Executive Director Paula Hunter. Meanwhile, Drury said, I am pleased to have the opportunity to lead the members of the Mojaloop CBDC COE Working Group and attract additional organizations from across the region to explore how Mojaloop and CBDC technologies can solve real problems for emerging markets. COVID-19 and the rise of contactless payments have prompted many central banks to consider CBDC as a way to reduce the cost of settlements. By making digital payments and cross-border transfers seamless, Mojaloop CBDC COE aims to identify ways to eliminate the restrictive barriers and high fees that have been barriers to promoting financial inclusion in the past. Ripple's strategic partner, the Japanese financial giant SBI Holdings, is constantly working to expand the Ripple and XRP ecosystem. The latest step in this direction was the announcement that SBI Motor Japan, a Japanese used car exporter based in Tokyo, will accept XRP and Bitcoin as payment options. But as it turned out, that's not all. SBI Holdings CEO Yoshitaka Kitao made a presentation to investors in Nagoya the other day. As it became known from the speech, XRP ODL will be tested for use in the SBI Motor Africa business model when Ripple's lawsuit against the Securities and Exchange Commission ends. Mr. Kitao of SBI gave an investor presentation today in Nagoya. On page 164 of 187 pages, it stated, #XRPODL will be examined for utilization in the SBI Motor Africa business model when it Ripple's U.S. trial has ended in desired results. Can validators vote to control the escrow of XRP coins owned by Ripple? According to Ripple's technical director and one of the creators of the XRP ledger, David Schwartz, this is quite a possible situation. His statement was followed by a user's question about Ripple's XRP, which are on escrow. In turn, the user asked this question in light of the situation that occurred on the Solend platform. For those who don't know, the Solend community voted to allow developers to temporarily control the account of the largest whale in order to reduce the risks of liquidation, smoothly conducted through an over-the-counter platform, but after criticizing such a decision, another vote was held to cancel it. Interestingly, Keith himself supported both the first and second proposals. A user on Twitter asked what could happen to the Ripple escrow if they decide to start dumping or not act in the interests of the XRP ecosystem, namely, whether the validators can vote for the control of the Ripple escrow if something is done that does not meet the interests of the XRP ecosystem. To which Schwartz replied, "If you can convince the community to make changes to the rules, you can change the code in any way convenient for them. Nothing is set in stone. Decentralized systems are very democratic because there is no way to force the majority to accept anything they disagree with." For a while, it seemed like a no-brainer that the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission had the upper hand in the legal battle. But the scenario changed in recent months as Ripple cinched a series of procedural wins. Following the shakeup, legal experts believe the upcoming rulings will clear the uncertainty over the nature of XRP. Ripple community defense lawyer James K. Final recently took to Twitter to announce that the motion of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) to seal has been denied by the court. The current price of XRP for today you can see yourself on the screens, and the trading volume for 24 hours is $1294436.065 US. We are updating our XRP price in US dollars in real time. XRP has dropped 4.8% in the last 24 hours. Do you think XRP will be able to win the court and restore its former price? Write the answers in the comments. That's it for today. Thank you for watching this video to the end. If you liked it, then don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel.